How long have you known Mark and Ann?
I've known Mark and Ann for 16 and a half years.
I've known Mark and Ann for 10 years.
I've known Mark and Ann since 2016 as a result of the merger. I took over the rotational volunteers, and Ann Paulson is one of our coordinators.
I started working with Ann in 2009 when I was the director of Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network.
Not long enough. But it's been many years. It's been many years.
Since 2016, the merger of IHN and Genesis Home, when the board was created.
I knew, my husband and I actually knew Mark and Ann back in the 90s. We were young adults and then early married at Blacknell. So many, many years ago, they were a very active couple, probably had children at the time.
What inspires you about Mark and Ann?
They love to serve. They encourage people. Ann is a force of nature in terms of organizing, planning, making things happen. If you want something to happen, talk to Ann.
You feel their glow, warm glow. They're warm-hearted, they're compassionate, they're empathetic. They just feel you as a person.
They just love people.
Their joint commitment, their compassionate and passionate engagement with addressing the needs of the homeless.
They are an example of there's work to be done and they're doing it, especially for those that are less fortunate and needy.
They're humble, they're incredibly generous, they're compassionate, and they're peace-filled. As people of faith, they walk the talk. They're what I call, in my faith tradition, servant leaders, which is what I aspire to be.
You ask them anything, and the answer is yes. Or if it's not yes, they'll certainly help you get to where you need to go to have that question answered.
Do you have a story that highlights their character?
The very first one, it was a late spring, hot, humid day, way too hot for old people to be doing that kind of landscape work. And Mark was out there pushing the wheelbarrow, using the shovel, getting the stuff done. That's just the type of commitment he brings to his engagement.
I wanted to give my grandson a basketball goal, and I asked Mark if he knew someone that I could hire to put this goal together. He said, Ann and I'll do it. Can we come tomorrow? And I said, oh no, I was not calling for the purpose of you and Ann doing this. And they showed up. It took them over a half a day to put that basketball goal together. They put it together, screw by screw, brace by brace.
Is there anything you want the world to know about Mark and Ann?
There's no one that I know that have met them that have not loved them.
They're, angels on this earth, and they're setting an example for all of us in terms of how we make FMF and the world a better place.
They play a lot of roles, including a friend.
Because they're so willing to encourage others to support children and families experiencing homelessness, it makes me want to fight all the more harder.
They truly love FMF and the families we serve.
Well, they're not going away. Mark and Ann may be recognized by this, but they will continue to be involved in other areas of the community because that's just who they are.